It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Alonzo Doherty, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now batting, D. Gordon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Gordon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting third, the left fielder.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. He's set and the pitch. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Now the 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 3-1. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So here's Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, from a pitcher standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
The 0-1 on its way. Segura hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ryan Healy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1. Segura runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Erasmo Ramirez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now. Elvis Villarreal will be next. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hard hit ball to second. There's Cano. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third,
At the plate, Elvis Villarreal. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2 out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Vinny Domit. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. As we begin the second here in Kansas City, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you've got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Robinson.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Royals dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The Royals do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2-2. Three and two, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Vinny Doman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets ahead 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Watley is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Shea.
Coming to the plate now, Shea Clark. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
From the stretch. Drilled to first. Healy brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So here's Jose Abreu. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Abreu, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but That swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Henniger. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
In now, Damon Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Racing back the left fielder. Still going back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. And it's powered the Royals to a 3-2 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll start this one at 269. And even 20 home runs and 82 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit out towards second. Cano towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Royals are on top 3-2.
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Welcome in, everyone. We're in the third inning here with nobody out. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First delivery to him on the way.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh. 1-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's D. Gordon now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Seager on at first, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping in now, Brian Watley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. but at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball. So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Domet is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. The Mariners threaten but leave them loaded. They trail 3-2. Ready to go for the last. Welcome in, everyone. We're in the 3rd inning here with nobody out. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Danny Nowakowski. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Oh.
He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. First pitch on its way. Luis Valdez is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Elvis Villarreal. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Oh, and that liner caught him. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Vinny Domit batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Pitch out, nothing doing.
1-1.
Villarreal, base runner at first with one out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 8.
Now in the box, Shea Clark. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 4th inning with nobody out.
The Mariners, the first baseman.
All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Healy. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A 1-1 is a curveball that gets him out in front for a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Pitch on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Ben Gamble comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. Cano stands at second with two gone. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The set and the 1-2. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Ramirez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Line softly toward the hole, and that's out number 1. 1 away for the Royals here in the 4th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Seager at third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Damon Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Coming to the plate now, Brian Watley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Here it comes. And he misses 2-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now batting.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch, as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. So here's Mike Zunino. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
2-1 to count. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Gene Segura standing in.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Domit is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
Digging in,
12,
Danny Nowakowski.
Danny Nowakowski.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Ready once again, Luis Valdez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Popped up. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. In now, Elvis Villarreal, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Curtis Rodriguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 11, Curtis.
Top half. For the 6th about to get started, and in next the first baseman / DH Ryan Healy.
Now playing second base,
Rob Tejada is also into the ballgame, as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Your attention, please.
Alejandro Sanchez is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Ryan Ramiro is into the ball game as well, as he takes over out in right.
Now playing right field, number 21, Ryan Ramiro.
First delivery to him on the way. Rodriguez, the former Baltimore Oriole, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Clark has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. In now the Mariners DH, Ben Gamble. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
That evens it up. 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Nowakowski is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mike Morin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Vinny Domit. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Morin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. On the run is Henniger. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box now, Shea Clark. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Next up for the Royals, the pitcher, Curtis Rodriguez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. From the stretch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Fouled off. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Seager has to hurry. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Rob Tejada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. This one's down to third. Seager fields it cleanly. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Brian Watley is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Swing and a liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's textbook hitting right there, D-Roy. You just kind of hit that knuckleball right where it's pitched, a bullet right back up the middle.
Yeah, some guys approach the knuckleball a lot of different ways. You'll see beer league softball style, just bail and wail, try and hit it, but he stayed and put it right back where it came from, kept his front shoulder in there and didn't try and do too much.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Pitch misses the throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And over to third now is the runner. Ready with the 2-1.
Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nick Vincent gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50.
Striding in, Damon Rodriguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batter.
Digging in now, Adam Doherty. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Danny Nowakowski. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now batter, right fielder, Brian from Hero.
So now to the plate, Brian Ramiro. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Second and third here, 1 man out. Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Ramiro has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
And the two-strike bunt will get foul, so he doesn't do his job here. And that's a foul ball. He's down on strikes for the first down.
Alejandro Sanchez.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Alejandro Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
From the stretch, the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to the right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. And it remains a 4-3 game.
Leading off with the Mariners.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ralph Ludwig has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Ludwig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. The 2-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command.
And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? 1 there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. He's set. Here it comes. Ben Gamel is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
To 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Guillermo Heredia stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base. Logan Forsythe is into the game as well. Well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8. Eddie Pinckney will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. First delivery to him on the way. Vinny Domet is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now the pitch. 2-0 now.
Two balls, no strike.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Again, another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
First pitch on its way. Shea Clark stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And he fouls this one off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's one away.
Now back, the pitcher.
So stepping in, number 58. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Christopher Bagley will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Now the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready for another chance? Rob Tejada. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Tejada is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Domit at third with 2 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit. Kevin Quackenbush comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single.
The right fielder, number 18, Ryan.
To the plate now, Ryan Watley. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Domit will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In there, now the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Kansas City took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Alonzo Doherty gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kevin Quackenbush wraps it up for the save, his league-high 40th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Royals totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim grabbed 13 hits in the game as they dismantled the White Sox 6-0. The Cleveland Indians hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Brewers at home 11-8. The Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-2. The Chicago Cubs completed a short 2-game sweep as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 5-2. The New York Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 8-5. The Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 5-0. The Reds launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-3. The Atlanta Braves brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 2-1. The Nationals combined to give up just 5 hits as they plundered the Pirates 15-3. Seven to 6. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 10-3. Helping lead the Red Sox over Colorado 14-2.